Fusionist Ace, people are saying it's going to $1. Minimize your losses. Like, this is what people were saying. Listed on Binance, though. Pretty good. Market cap 245. It's an AAA game that have developed independently. The client utilizes the Unity engine. And Unity engine had some drama, but it's still super, super huge. And I think this is the exciting part. With rendering, employing the high definition renderer pipeline to achieve AAA visual effects. And I want to see these AAA visual effects. Again, crypto games are huge. They say they can run on mobile devices, which is very reachable. But crypto gaming is highly competitive, so I wouldn't hold my breath. If we go under Twitter over here, welcome back everyone, by the way, smash that like button. They wanted to make a blockchain game and game infrastructure layer Ace. So they're like an infrastructure and they're making Ace of arenas. Now, the reason why this is probably dropping is because people want to see a game fast, and a game in crypto space isn't going to be developed that fast. So that's the problem. That's the first problem, basically. That being said, though, do you guys think this game has potential? I personally think, you know, crypto gaming in general is an awesome thing. It's absolutely awesome, and it's gonna keep providing people with more opportunities. The issue is the massive player base problem. They only have about 163K likes here, 40,000 wallets. I want to see how many of these are actually real. But the Fusionist and Red Brick made a huge announcement, you know, basically, I don't know if this was like a lucky thing or what it was. So first endurance chain game. They had a lot of wallet connections though, like 614,000. I don't know how many of these are bots, however. I think that's the problem. But it is promising. I can say that. It is promising, and I think it's showing potential. It's showing some interest. So that's another thing. Like, I think everybody wants to see that. But if we look at the long-term factor here, a lot of people are mad with this one because, like, right now they're releasing games, and Fusionist might not be seeing the price pump right now, but it might be seeing some of that pretty much later on. This is my honest opinion. It's not going to see this bull run. It's not going to see anything next bull run. Instead, it's going to be seeing something like after. Like, it's going to be sustaining in those bear markets. It's going to be seeing those bad times in crypto. And because crypto gaming, like, takes time. Like, cool crypto games, they take time to develop, and they will take time for this project. So that's where I think the big problem is, where I feel like a lot of people will be frustrated and end up selling. That's why I think Ace could drop more, because right now they made a Binance seed tag. Look at this. You can find our latest listing, Ace. So that's one thing they did. To me, that's huge news. Again, pretty awesome stuff if you ask me. The issue is like the long-term usability and everything like that. That's another thing. And that being said, I am definitely really excited to see what more they have in store. I would definitely be excited, like, they're expanding here an overview endurance ecosystem featuring all components. So that's a big thing they're doing right now, like some sort of expansion in that sense. That's huge. But OP Endurance sparkled the layer 2 of endurance power by Stack. So they're basically making all sorts of updates and developments to these features, which is big news for anyone in crypto in general. And again, guys, I will keep you updated with more content like this. If you guys want to be kept up to date, be sure to smash that like button, and peace, everyone. Let's talk about random project you probably never heard of. 50 million volume, though. That's pretty big. Welcome back to our channel. 2023 has been a bull run for SSV Network. Listed on Binance already. You might have never heard of it, but that's good enough. That's close enough. If you're enjoying my content, you know what to do. Smash that like button, guys, because there's a ton of content to talk about, to delve in, to discuss. And I love talking about crypto. If there's one thing I'm really passionate about, it's crypto every single day. And that being said, if you haven't already, click that subscribe button. This token has been basically seeing massive growth in the past few days, which was absolutely insane. if you ask me. SSV network is decentralized staking infrastructure. And again, people love staking, especially in 2023, of an Ethereum validator. This is achieved by splitting a validator key between 4 or more non-trusting node instances. The nodes are collectively tasked with executing the validator's duties. Again, as Ethereum goes up, this is probably going to be staked even more. And to me, this is the exciting factor for everyone. Everybody likes a success story, and this is where this crypto really wins. It's trying to be one of the bigger token gains right now, and it definitely is becoming to be. So right now, this is the one thing I like about it. A lot of people talk about it. A lot of people talk about it not because they are interested in it, but because crypto staking is becoming such a big thing, especially for Ethereum. This could actually explode. The research is a place of Ethereum Foundation back in 2019, and it's now DAO governed. This one is pretty big and it's flying under the radar. Now, I'm trying to see how it's different than maybe Lido DAO. It's something completely different. At first, I thought it's just another staking coin, but it's built for high-performance, secure, and decentralized Ethereum staking applications. They now staked 100K with SSV. They're trying to make... it's still pretty small. When you compare this to Lido DAO, it's not as big, right? And there's always smart contract risk. But you can run an RP mini pool on SSV serverless. We do have all nodes, though, for that. So the reason why I'm talking about this is because I'm a huge fan of Ethereum. And this is something that has been growing and probably will be growing for the foreseeable future. So this really does win in that sense. Again, guys, do you personally think this one will explode? I personally think it will. I think it has a ton of potential. And for a very, very simple reason. There is a ton of cryptocurrencies right now being talked about. And one of them is, well, you very simply put it, Ethereum. Ethereum is always going to be staked more and more. And there's going to be more applications that have like this 100K stake soon. 3,000 validators is not that bad. That means there's 93,000 ETH, which is about... So you have to do the math. It's about 20 million. No, it's way, way more. It's 200 million. So maybe I did that from the math wrong. Who knows? The important factor here is it has huge potential for a lot of these holders. So what do you personally guys think about this? I think it's absolutely incredible what they are doing. So I will keep you guys up to date on this on my channel with more content. But until next time, guys, be sure to smash that like button if you guys haven't already. Until next time, you know, maybe it's not gonna beat the Lido DAO, but it's maybe gonna like focus on making the running a node cheaper and more effective. Right now, a lot of users are staking. So there are more than 50 Ethereum validators up and running on SSV network. Has many advantages when running nodes, and they're easy to understand if you're a deep dive into the infrastructure. And they can they show what exactly is happening, so that you can have backups, you can have all these sorts of things, you can have uptime, and all nodes is something that has that, and it has a lot of stakers. But if this can be like on the chain, this could definitely be seeing, you know, 2x at least, or 3x, as long as Ethereum keeps going up and as long as the staking is up. Imagine if in 3, 5 years, 10 years, there's no staking. Imagine the ETH staking, all these ETH projects will be basically worthless. But I don't know. I don't think Ethereum will do that personally, because they actually do benefit from the Ethereum ecosystem. The Ethereum ecosystem is huge, and this is one factor to it. But if you guys want to be kept up more to date with content like this, smash that like button. We'll keep you guys updated with more news. Peace, everyone. Let's talk about Ribbon Finance, down 90%. So if we look at here, what exactly is Ribbon Finance? Use engineering to create products that deliver sustainable yield. Yield through automated option strategies. The protocol also allows to create arbitrary structure through combining various DeFi narratives. Why did this token crash so much? And it's a very, very simple answer. And the answer to that is DeFi. DeFi has been seeing absolutely amazingly big dumps. And the first one to take a hit is obviously DeFi projects. Now, I feel like this one could actually grow. That's a good question. And personally, I think the biggest problem with DeFi products is they are usually inflationary. So that doesn't mean they're actually sustainable long-term as much as people think. They're not really out there in that sense. They're not really being the big thing that people are expecting. And that's where I really feel like that this token is seeing its problems. Like, yeah, it's cool. Yeah, a lot of people use it. But when you look at the core capabilities, you don't really see that much of a big update that a lot of other projects are seeing right now. So that being said, seems like Ribbon Finance has still small following, and it still has top gainers. Like it's earning these 1,000 sats, 1,000 bonks. It's earning these contracts because basically it's a bull run right now. Now I don't know if this is gonna continue with, you know, being a bear market. And that's my biggest worry. If it's a bear market, imagine how many price crashes we could see at that point. But again, I am keeping it very hopeful for the long-term sense, and that's where it's really exciting. That crypto, you know, DeFi, I don't think it's coming back personally. I don't think it's going to be coming back in a big way. But it's still something to keep a mind at. It's still like people should still keep an open mind that this is something that's going to earn them rewards. Again, I think in the bear market, it's going to drop way more. Look at this. Weekly yield, API, 23%. And this is risky. You know, this stuff is risky. It's trading. It's expiry. It's giving them us a yield. I don't think big whales are buying right now. I think they actually sold all of it because DeFi in general is super risky. So if people can get like 3% on staking on Ethereum, they're not going to do the like Terra Luna stuff anymore. Again, I'm not saying this is Terra Luna, but right now it's not Ribbon's fault they're crashed, but they got really wrecked by the bear markets. What do you guys personally think about Ribbon Finance? I will keep you guys updated with more news. Until next time, be sure to smash that like button. Peace, everyone. Let's talk about Chia coin and what exactly it is. Welcome back to another video. This time it's Chia time, and it's a layer 1 blockchain again. There's tons of layer 1 blockchains already. So what makes it different is a very big question. But it uses a proof of space and time. Like we got proof of stake, we got proof of work. Now, what is proof of space and time? Is it like proof of continentum? What's next? Proof of the galaxy? That to me is pretty exciting though. Like definitely good news overall. Massive respect to them for being in this space. But let's take a look at everything that this coin can do and will do. I definitely think it has strong potential for a simple reason. Right now, a lot of crypto players are returning and they're showing a lot of potential in that sense. So that's multiple reasons why I'm really excited. Again, tons of cryptocurrency players are coming back, you know, showing their potential. Chia Network's first time proof of time function was released in 2019 with the first beta version of blockchain launching in 2020. So if you look at the prices over here, actually crashed a lot. So blockchains have been really evolving since 2021. Look at this 2021 price pump. Did it get listed on Binance? It did not. But if we go on their Twitter here, are they still releasing updates? A new blockchain and smart transaction platform. Again, this got trending. That's why I made a video on it. Seems like they are making more versions to download and there's still a community for this. It's mostly people holding from before. And the concept in theory was cool. The issue is most people actually did give up on it in that sense. Like they just simply didn't care enough. So that was one factor like people didn't like. But that being said, it's not that bad again. Like it's not the worst. It's not that bad. And I think there's definitely room for potential, in my opinion, like to see some performance upgrades here. Again, how many people will actually stay in the game with this one is a very good question. Personally, I'm not too sure. I don't know how long it will stay in the game, how many people will talk about it. It's a good question, right? And that being said, I definitely think that right now what we're seeing is just the start, just the beginning of something bigger for Chia, or Possibly not. So while I said that, I don't think we're going to be seeing anything for Chia. I know I'm a bit tired today, so I might not be making a lot of sense. I don't feel like Chia is going to be seeing that major potential that a lot of people have been waiting for. So that is one difference. And that's for a simple reason. Right now, it got so outperformed by other cryptos. I don't see Chia being the strongest anymore. I think that's the problem. But again, I want to be surprised. I hope it happens. I hope Chia is still releasing these updates. It's still releasing a ton of new content. So that's the good stuff. But if we look at the long-term picture, Chia hasn't been really performing well in the market. It hasn't been getting any new users. So I think most of the users that are trending right now are the ones that have been in with Chia before. If you guys want more content like this, be sure to smash that like button, and I will keep you guys updated with more news. Until next time, peace, everyone.